Welcome. Take some time to make yourself completely comfortable. Nidra is typically practiced lying down, so if that's possible for you, you could choose to lie down on a sofa, a bed, perhaps on a mat on the floor. Do what you need to do to make yourself completely comfortable and at ease. Perhaps that means placing a pillow under your low back, or your knees, or your neck. As you lie down, adjust your body so that your hands are resting next to you with a little bit of space between your torso and your hands. Your palms can face up or down, whatever feels better and more natural for you. Close your eyes and allow your vision to gently roll outwards towards your temples with your eyes closed so that your eyes can relax deeply as well. Relax your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your feet. And scan your body to find any other places where you can become more comfortable. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, let that breath go. Continue to deepen your ability to soften, relax, and cultivate ease. Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep. It's a deeply restorative practice that allows our body to rest while we explore our inner truth and experience our own wisdom. If you do fall asleep today, it's quite possible that that's what your body needs most. Know that you'll still receive all the benefits of this healing practice. And you can re-listen to this recording at any time to gain any insight that you might need in the future, as well as what you take away today. You don't have to worry about forcing anything at all in any Nidra practice. Each experience is unique, and yours is perfect exactly as it unfolds today. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Let your body become heavy wherever you are resting. Let the back side of your body sink even deeper into whatever surface you're resting upon. As your back side becomes heavier, let your front soften and lighten. Sink even in more deeply into the surface you're resting on. And start to notice the very edges of your body. Perhaps there's even a little bit of an overlap where the back of your body merges and becomes the front. Notice what you can feel in this space, if anything at all. Relax your ankles, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and your temples. Soften your front, sink into your back. Bring your focus now to your breath. There's no need to change it at all. Just simply notice each inhale, each exhale, what you feel as you breathe in and breathe out. Use your focus on your breath to begin to listen and listen deeply within. What you're listening for is something called a sankalpa. It's a positive present tense statement unique to the practice of Nidra that begins with the words, I am. It's a way of being you would like to cultivate, and a powerful tool of transformation used to transform a limiting belief into one of liberation. For example, if you're living with injury or illness, your sankalpa might be, I am healing. If you're living with fear, perhaps, I am brave. If you're living with tension or anxiety, you could try, I am peaceful. If you're feeling stuck, I am growing. Or if you're feeling a lack of worthiness, I am valuable. I am whole. Or maybe even, I am loved. If you're working with the Sankalpa already, it's recommended that you continue to do so until it manifests in your life. If a few different options feel perhaps a good fit for you, take a moment just to notice which holds the most power when you say it to yourself. As your Sankalpa emerges, take the time to feel it and then plant it deep within yourself, somewhere safe, somewhere where it can be nurtured and grow. Somewhere outside of you feels like a better place for your Sankalpa. There's always room for that. Simply take a few moments here to connect with the energy that your Sankalpa offers to you, and let yourself feel that deeply. We move now to our rotation of consciousness through the physical body, Anamaya Kosha. As a body part is named, try to bring your awareness entirely to that space. Once another place is named, you can move on. You don't have to redo anything that you've missed. Simply return and begin the guidance again once you've come back, if you do happen to drift away. Begin now by bringing all of your attention to the thumb of your right hand. Flood all of your awareness and focus in your right hand thumb. Move your attention to your right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Feel the palm of your right hand, the top of your hand, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Bring your focus into your right armpit. Weave it down through your ribs on the right side of your body. Feel your waistline and your right hip. Slide your awareness down the top of your right thigh to your knee, your lower leg, your right ankle. Feel the heel of your right foot, the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, and all 5 toes. Flood your awareness into all 5 of your right toes. And then from your toes, add in your foot. Add in your entire right leg. Your torso on the right side of your body. And your right arm. Feel your entire right side connected and aware. Right side connected. Now, move your awareness to your left hand. Give all of your attention to your left hand thumb. Flood your awareness into the thumb of your left hand. Move your attention to your left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Feel the palm of your left hand, the back of your hand, your left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Move your attention now into your left armpit. Weave it down through the left side of your ribs, your waistline, and your left hip. Feel your left thigh, your knee, lower leg, and ankle. Feel your left heel, the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, and all 5 of your left toes. Feel your toes. Add your left foot back in, your left leg, your torso on the left side of your body, and your left arm, so that now all of your attention and awareness fills the entire left side of your body, your whole left side. Left side. Connected. Now, move through the back plane of your body. Begin with the soles of your feet. Bring your attention to the soles of both feet. Slide it upwards through the backs of your heels and your calves. Feel the backs of both knees, both hamstrings, your buttocks. Move through to your low back, your mid back, your upper back. Feel your shoulder blades, the curve of your neck, the back of your head. Bring your attention to the crown of your head, the very topmost point of your entire body. Notice what you feel here. Slide your attention forward to your forehead. Feel your right eyebrow and your left eyebrow. Feel the space between both brows. Feel your right eye, your left eye, both eyes together. Feel the bridge of your nose, your nostrils, the tip of your nose, your entire nose. Bring your focus down to feel your upper lip, your lower lip, both lips together. Feel your teeth, your tongue, the roof of your mouth. Feel your whole mouth. Feel your chin, your jaw, your whole jaw. Bring your attention to your right ear, your left ear, both ears together. Feel the space between your ears at the very center of your head. Connect with what you feel at the very center of your head. And then travel down through your throat. Feel to the right, to the left. Move down further into your chest. Feel your right lung, your left lung, and your beating heart together. Move down further into the top of your diaphragm, into the top of your belly. Continue moving through your organs and your abdominals all the way down to the root of your pelvic floor. Here, split your focus and feel the top of each thigh, your kneecaps, your shins, all the way down to your feet and your toes. Now, feel your entire right leg. Flood your entire right leg with your awareness. Feel your entire left leg. Feel both legs together. Stay connected, feeling your legs. Add your entire torso. Add your right arm from your shoulders to your fingertips, and your left arm from your shoulders to your fingertips, so that now you can feel everything from your shoulders to your fingertips and your toes. Now, add your neck, your head, and your face, so that your whole body is now wrapped in your awareness. whole body, connected and aware. Whole body. Whole. From your whole body awareness, we move into your energy body, prana maya kosha, by shifting your focus from your body to your breath. Take a mindful breath now and use your inhale as a tool to deepen your focus on your breath. Exhale and let that breath go. As you inhale this time, simply take note by counting in your mind how long it takes for you to fill all the way up. As you exhale, try to match that count as you slowly breathe out. It's okay if your numbers don't match. Give yourself another opportunity to connect with your breath and the present by again counting as you breathe in. It doesn't matter if it takes you 4, 5, 6, or 8 seconds to breathe in. Simply do your best to try and match that pace, counting down the same number as you exhale. You don't have to aim to hit the same number every time. In fact, it's a far more mindful practice to stay present to how many seconds it takes for you to breathe in each time, and match that as you breathe out. This breath practice of equal parts breath helps to settle your mind, connecting us to the present and the energy of breath as it moves through our body. Continue to notice and count. If that practice serves you, you might choose to leave the practice of breath counting behind and simply observe how it feels to breathe in and notice any sensations you can observe as your body fills up with air, and any sensations that are connected to letting go of what your body no longer needs as you breathe out. Whatever practice serves you best now, simply stay connected to your breath as it enters your body, fills you up, and then leaves to make room for what comes next. Continue to relax your body deeply while your mind remains aware. We move now into our body of thoughts and emotions, Manomaya Kosha. From your focus on your breath, bring your attention to your chest, a place that's said to be the home of your spiritual heart. Notice if this feels like a neutral space. And if not, you could try bringing your attention to the space between your eyebrows, or perhaps the space between your ears. Or maybe you choose a neutral space that exists outside your body. Just take a moment to find that place of neutrality and allow your awareness to rest here. Now, let yourself experience any sensations or emotions connected to feeling fear. If you consider the experience of fear, what happens in your body? What can you observe connected to it on a very subtle level? Just let yourself notice and observe. Any sensation whatsoever might be quite substantial or maybe very, very insignificant. Just let yourself feel fear. And then let it go. Move now to what it's like to feel bravery. What happens within you when you consider the emotional experience of bravery? What sensations rise up? What can you notice? What can you observe? Feeling bravery. Let that go now. Move back to fear. Let those sensations come back and hold on to them. Observing fear. And then add in bravery. Hold the sensations of fear and bravery together as best you can so that you can unite these opposites into a far greater whole. Let them both go and return to your neutral space. Next, let yourself feel stuck. What's it like to feel stuck? What's connected to that experience? What can you notice? Observe those sensations and then let them go. Move to inspired. What's it like to feel inspired? What's connected to feeling inspired? What does it create within you? Let that go too. Move back to feeling stuck. Hold on to it as best you can. Add in feeling inspired, holding both stuck and inspired together. Now let them go and return to your neutral space. Finally, allow yourself to feel the experience of being distraught. What sensations are connected within you to feeling distraught? Just let yourself observe. And then let those go. Let yourself now feel hope. What does hope feel like? What's connected to it? What does it create within you? Move back to feeling distraught. Let those sensations return and hold on to them. Add in the feeling of hope. Hold both distraught and hope together. Let them both go. And then return to your neutral space. As you arrive at your neutral space, allow your awareness now to expand outwards until once again you feel your whole body connected. Your whole body connected. Your whole body aware. Whole. We move now into Vijnanamaya Kosha, our body of insight and wisdom. With your eyes closed, allow yourself to see each image named in your mind's eye, and then let each image go as it's time to move on. Allow yourself to see a bag of marbles, still water, a coiled extension cord, golden eggs, a green traffic light, muddy footprints, a lit match, runners at the starting line, flickering candles, bright blue ribbons, a hammer at work, wind in the trees, Salt in a shaker. Wet stones. A lit lamp. Pens and pencils in a jar. An open notebook. The path ahead. You find yourself on the path ahead. This part seems familiar, homey, well-worn and loved. This is the place you know well. You're comfortable here. What does this place look like? How does it feel? You see your own footprints in this place. They go to and fro, but for some reason, they have yet to step beyond this place, beyond the familiar. You see the path forward, but your footprints have yet to travel in that direction. Do you have any idea why? Bravely, you decide that now is the time for change. Now is the time for you to grow. You look around at the comfortable and you decide that now is the time for you to step forward. You do so. Leave behind the familiar and move towards new growth. As you step forward, notice what you find. Notice what you feel. What do you see on this path? Does it look the same as where you began? Or does it begin to transform? Perhaps you find yourself in a place you already know well. Or perhaps it's a place you've never seen before. Maybe you even find yourself in multiple places that change along the way. Or maybe you're in a place you can't even imagine on Earth. You reach a point on the path where you can go no further. The way is blocked. What is it? What is it blocking the way? What is it that keeps you from moving forward? Let yourself begin to see this barrier as it emerges. And consider what it might be beneath the surface. It might be something quite tangible, or maybe it's something you can only really feel. What is it that holds you back on your journey? It might be something you've encountered before. Or perhaps it's something surprising, something you didn't expect to find at all. If the barrier doesn't reveal itself to you just yet, leave some space for it to come to you in the future when the time is right for you to receive this insight. Consider what it is that would help you remove this barrier. Perhaps now is not even the time to move it quite yet, and that's okay. You've already come very far on this path, further than you have before, and there is already much to celebrate. But if today is the day for you to move past what holds you back, Let yourself feel what it might be like to move beyond this barrier. If there's something that needs to happen for you to move past this boundary, notice that. Or perhaps, considering things, you might even begin to realize that, like water, you can flow a little more easily around what has previously been in your way. If you choose to move to the other side, let yourself do so now. Notice what it feels like to be here. What do things look like? What do you feel? Is there anything that you can see now, looking back? Any insight you can gain as you look to where you've come from? And now, from your position on the other side, look back at what stood in your way. Consider if it's possible that perhaps you might even be able to send some love to what it was that held you back. Perhaps there's an opportunity to share some gratitude for presenting you with the opportunity to recognize your own strength, your power, for giving you the opportunity to grow. Perhaps now is not that time. Simply give yourself the space to consider. If gratitude doesn't arise for what it was that held you back, leave a little space to consider what you could be grateful for here and now. Perhaps it's the fact that you have passed this barrier and moved beyond what has held you back. As you feel gratitude in whatever way and for whatever rises up for you, you look down. There are only footprints behind you, and yet, clearly, you can see the way ahead. And you notice that, in fact, you are standing on a folded piece of paper. You pick it up, unfold it, and on it, you see written, your sankalpa. Let yourself feel these words of your own truth. Allow them to return and resonate within your entire being. Feel your sankalpa deeply and know that this truth has roots in the present. We move now to Anandamaya Kosha, our layer of connection. Notice what you feel here. Your connection may be something you feel physically, energetically, emotionally, or perhaps it's a blend of all of these. You might just feel open space. Whatever it is that you feel, simply observe. Whatever it is that you are connected to right here and right now. You may choose to return with what you have learned on your journey so that it may help guide and serve you. What you feel here is entirely of your own creation. It is entirely your own wisdom and comes from the power within you. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Allow yourself to take a big breath in. Fill yourself with air and exhale. Breathe in again. And this time, as you exhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring some movement back through your hips and shoulders. Eventually, bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet to touch. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right to your belly. Take a deep breath in and know that you always remain connected to your own centers of wisdom and truth within. Roll onto your right side. When you feel ready, you can rise to a seat. Perhaps you choose to take a few more moments at rest, or perhaps seated to take a few moments in mindful meditation, in observation of your breath and what you feel. Hari Om, Tat Sat. All is reality, all is truth, and all is good. Namaste.